Morning. I want to show you where I am.
And then I dated Ralph for a while. And then you and Ralph lived together. Yeah, for like a few months. Oh, okay. And then he was crazy, so he left.
Okay. Sorry about that. I had to stall for a moment. I feel crazy enough talking to my phone when people aren't around. But I was having a thought. I know I haven't been on in quite a while, and I wanted to share. I haven't had a chance to tell you what happened. 2 months ago, actually, if you are watching this, if you could just tell me that you can hear me, that would be great. I've never used this thing before. And supposedly, Siri heard me earlier, but I want to know if you can hear me too. A couple of months ago, morning. I got really sick, and it was the same time. I don't know how much you know, but my dad had a major surgery, open chest surgery, and it didn't look very good for a little while. Can you hear me? I can barely see anything. So even if you can hear me, just let me know. Give me some thumbs up or something if you can hear me. My dad had surgery, and I'm really the only one here and able to assist him on a regular basis. So I was kind of it for his support. And there were some other things going on in my life simultaneously. And with all the stress, I didn't really notice I was getting sick. I just noticed that I wasn't feeling wonderful. And I thought, well, this must be normal. So, oh my gosh, these things keep falling out of my ears. Anyway, I got worse and worse, and it felt like I kept trying to support my immune system and do all the things that, I do for my kids when they're sick, and they get better right away, and I feel like, yeah, I know how to do this, and supporting my immune system, and I wasn't getting better, just getting worse. I had a fever that went on for a couple weeks, just low grade, just feeling nasty all the time. Anyway, had a bunch of other weird symptoms, like I couldn't think straight. My brain felt like I was dreaming all the time, or like drunk, or it just felt terrible all the time, trying to live my life like that. And turns out, I went through a series of tests, and it turns out that I have hyperthyroidism, and they're still doing tests to determine the cause, but apparently it affects all these things. And like, I just started feeling old. It affected my skin and my hair and my brain and my body temperature regulation and a slew of other things. Anyway, to say the least, I have not had my wits about me enough to do a live video. I could barely live my regular life. So I've been feeling better for a little over a week now. I went away to camp with my daughter, 6th grade camp, and just being away from the stress for a full week up on a mountain where I couldn't face my regular life. I couldn't really talk to people. The Wi-Fi was spotty. It was actually really good for me. So here I am, about a week and a half after returning home and feeling normal again. And I feel so behind. I feel behind with you. I feel behind in my life. I definitely feel behind in my exercise routine. One of my best friends, Angela, and I used to hike this mountain at least once a week. And a while before that, I was dancing all the time. And I just did nothing, absolutely nothing, for 2 months. And really, it's been even longer than that, that I've been cutting this out. So this morning, I did something that I have done maybe a handful of times in my life. And I got up and I decided, okay, fine. There's a mountain in my backyard. I am blessed to be in a place where I can climb it whenever I want. I'm going to get on that stupid mountain. Hang on just a second, I dropped you. And logged on to Facebook while I was still lying in bed. And my friend Erin, Kendall, who runs a fitness group called Fit Mom Go. You should check it out because it's really encouraging. She just happened to say this morning just the right thing. She said, it's motivation day or something, and tell us your goals. Sometimes it's easier to reach a goal with other people. So I told her my goal. I was like, I'm afraid how it's going to feel when I get off the mountain because I haven't climbed it in so long. She's like, just do it. We're behind you. So I got up and did it. And I got to where Angie and I usually turn off and go up our own little direction. And that was it for me. Actually, I got about a third of the mile up, and realized I forgot my water in the car, so I turned around and went back, and then came back up. And I reached that point in the mountain, which isn't even halfway, I don't think, and I was just done. And I looked up the hill, and all I could see was like the kind of small hill that hides the mountains. When you're close to the hill, all you can see is the hill ahead of you. You can't see the big mountains behind them. And I turned around and looked back. And, you look through this expanse. I'll show you what I'm looking at right now. You look at the trail behind you and how you got there and how tiny all the houses are. And I was thinking, it's okay. It's okay if I'm turning around. It's okay if I turn around right now. I know Angie would kick my butt if she heard me say that, which maybe she's watching. Don't kick my butt right now, Angie. I was thinking it's a lot like life. Like, we get so wrapped up in like the big mountain behind the hills right in front of us that we give up and we turn around. We go, womp womp. I can't do this. It's too much. But how often do we turn around and take a look at all of the stuff that we've done, all of the things that we've come through? I mean, really, it's beautiful. I turn around and look at this view, and it's way prettier than the hill ahead, obviously. Looking back it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. And I wouldn't have gotten here if I hadn't decided to get out of bed this morning and face that first hill, and then the second, and then the third. And tomorrow I'll face the one that I just turned around. I can't face it today. Maybe tomorrow. I know that I'll face it eventually. Oh, yay. Hi, Kurt. So can you hear me? I want to know if you can hear me. Hi, Anna. So I just want to encourage you, if you're facing, one of many hills, if you can't face it today, it's all right. Take a mental picture. Know that you're going to face it. Know that you're going to conquer it. Know that it's going to be easier the more times you look at it and try. Because you can get over mountains. You've already proven it. Look at all the hills. Look at all the hills you've already conquered. You already passed them. And going back down the hills, just retreading the path you've already trodden. Okay, good. Thank you, Kurt. Trodden is a word. I don't think I used it properly. You have tread. Absorb the sense of accomplishment. That's what I'm trying to do right now, even though I'm down on myself about not being physically where I was even 2 months ago, before I couldn't think or move or breathe or have a normal life. I know that I'll get back there, and I know that if I want to, I can get farther than I've ever gotten. I just have to not give up. So I hope that encourages you, and I hope that whatever sadness you're facing or difficulties you're facing or emotional or mental or physical challenges you have going on in your life right now, because there's at least one of those, that you just look at one hill at a time. And if you have trouble facing it, grab my friend Angie, and she will kick your butt until you get over the hill. All right. Or Erin. Join Erin's group. It's not just for moms. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you. And let's see. No one ever got stronger running downhill. They have crashed and burned, though. That's for sure. Tell me about it. Oh, one more thing I discovered, because you learn new things when you climb a hill for the first time in a while, is that my work shoes The shoes that I wear, all day on my feet, they are not hiking shoes. I don't know what I was thinking. Why didn't I put on my hiking shoes this morning? Why did I not grab my water bottle this morning? See? All sorts of things. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Have a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!